Hello everyone. If you're new here, hi, my name's Alyssa and I am the Crafty Chaos Coordinator here at adhcrafty. And if you're returning, then hi, hello, welcome back. It's been a long time since I have seen your beautiful faces. New background, I have since moved from South Carolina to Florida. I accepted a job down here in Florida. We moved, it's been a month now, and I have not picked up the camera since. I've been doing some crocheting, some little TikToks here and there, but haven't picked up the camera to do any kind of YouTube filming. So I was editing some videos today and I thought it would be fun to do another one. So hello, hi, welcome. I recently hopped on the Sleep Token train, and I know people can have their differing opinions about them, but I, for one, have dove headfirst into their music and I would say I'm obsessed. I didn't get tickets for their upcoming tour, but I've been following them on social media, so I'm hoping maybe I can get tickets. But besides that, their most recent album, there is a feathered friend on the cover, and I thought it would be fun to make Jerry, as he has been named by the fandom, in amigurumi form. So there's a pattern by Crochet Grove, that's a flamingo, pictured here. And I thought it would be fun to make a little black flamingo, and he will probably hang out on my bookshelf. So you're gonna see him once I get him done. Put on some Sleep Token if you're a fan, and let's get to crocheting. Alright, so I've got the pattern pulled up on my iPad, and I think for this guy, I am going to use Juicy Couture. There you go. I bought a lot of this when Joann was closing. As you can see, I am still pretty upset over that, but I am really glad that Michaels is starting to get the Big Twist Posh line in. I didn't get a chance to try Baby Bear, so I'm excited that it's coming back. So I'll hopefully get to try that out here soon. Working on another challenge, so I'm trying to use up my stash. So the other challenge is using up all of this Premier Just Chenille from Dollar Tree. When it came out, I went a little crazy on buying it, and I bought a lot. So one of those boxes is like halfway full of Just Chenille, and then I have my rolling cart here behind me that you can't see. That is full of all the different colors. So I've been trying to see how much I can make with just the chenille yarn. But besides that, I didn't want to make this with Sweet Snuggles Light. I've been making scrunchies with the Juicy Couture, but I thought it would be nice because this yarn is so soft. It is softer than Parfait Chunky and softer than Sweet Snuggles Light, so I wanted to use this for my little flamingo. Trying to find the end, and it's all just falling apart, so we're off to a great start so far. I'm upset I just wasn't recording because I just reached into the yarn skein and found the end. I guess I just need to leave the camera on the whole time. So let's finally get started on the legs for this guy. I feel like it's been so long since I recorded something, and I know it's probably been about 2 or 3 months, but I've had a lot going on. So I finished my one residency in South Carolina, and now I am on to my second one here in Florida. And it has been such a big change, but a better change. It's been hard trying to learn all the new systems and everything about the new place I'm in. Had a little bit of a rocky start because you have to do a week-long orientation, and then you don't get access into like all the computer systems and all that other stuff until you're done with orientation. So I actually didn't exist in the computer system for a while, even though like I accepted the job in March, April. So that was probably the hardest part of all of this, was not having the computer access, and I needed the computer access. But besides all of the little computer stuff, I'm finally in the system. I'm finally seeing patients on my own, which I wasn't doing at my first residency. So the way our field works is you have to have a master's degree, and then you do either a 2-year or 18-month residency. Or if you don't want to be certified in both parts of the field, you can just do the 12-month in one. So I did my 12 months in prosthetics in South Carolina, and now I'm doing my 12 months in orthotics. And I, like, by the end of the first week, I was already seeing patients because it's just so much better. Everyone is so nice and willing to help out and help you learn. And I finally feel like I'm accepted into the job, and I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really thankful to have been given the opportunity for this job, for this residency, like, because I was really questioning it at the end of my last one. So yeah, I didn't even want to continue with the field after my last one, but I am starting to feel a lot better about, you know, why did I get the degree if I'm not going to continue. Really struggled at the end of my last residency with feeling like, you know, I didn't belong, or like, why did I do all this work to get this degree if I can't make it. But it was just the environment, and I'm so thankful to be out of it, and I can't even describe like how happy I am to finally be in an environment where, you know, I feel like I'm learning and I'm actually achieving something. I'm gonna quit yapping and work on my little flamingo.
If you're new here, hi, I'm Jenna. I love to crochet plushies, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Gray kitty. And okay, let's get started. This is like my live review. It's not technically live because I'm not live on YouTube, but you guys get the point. Like the pick from Premier Yarns. I will always be a birthday girly.
Hello friends, it's been a while since I recorded. It's now Wednesday. I've got the 2 wings done. Somehow I brought only one leg upstairs and I don't know where the other one is. Hopefully it's still in my office. And I've got the head started. So now I have to start the body, and then we'll incorporate the head in later. Update, I went downstairs. He does have 2 legs, so he will not be a one-legged bird. So let's start the body. Okay.
For you guys, and then we'll fully switch over to using this camera. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think we're doing it. So I just spent the last few minutes like taking it out, putting the memory card in, trying to figure out like some of the more basic controls. There's still a lot that I really don't know about this camera, but one thing that I do think is, oh wait, no, hold on. I think I have to go here. Hold on. Oh my gosh, how crazy is that, you guys? What in the world? Okay, so like depending on the mode that you have it set on, it will like track you and it'll move along with you. Hey friends, happy Monday. I figured I'd come on and show you guys what I'm working on today. It's actually a special gift from my friend. She's pregnant with her first baby, and I wanted to recreate her dog into a snuggler. And very conveniently, I recently designed some dogs. Check out Printful, sign up for free, and start bringing your designs to life. The one thing I am a little worried about.
So here is where we are at with our little Jerry, as he like punches me in the face. So I've got the legs sewn on, and then I started building up the neck. So with this pattern, it's no sew. So the legs are crocheted in, and then the wings are crocheted in. So I've got a few more rounds to go on the neck, and then I'll start attaching the head, and then he'll be done. So today's Thursday. I was gonna try to finish it, but I'm getting tired because I have to work tomorrow. But tomorrow is Friday, so I'm gonna try to get him done tomorrow night. So I'll check back in when he's all done. Hey friends, happy Sunday. I am checking back in because I finished Jerry. And here he is. I am so happy with how he turned out. So this was a no-sew pattern. So legs sewn in, or excuse me, the legs were crocheted in, the wings were crocheted in. You crochet the head first, then start on the body, and then you crochet it all. Literally no sewing at all. I did add some whites to his eyes just to kind of make them pop, but he is so cute. I love it so much. I even got him his little accessory, so he's gonna be sitting on my shelf and you'll probably see him in the background of the videos. Let me go grab his little thing. I got him a beach chair. I originally got this from markets, so once I start doing markets again, I'll probably bring it with me to have like plushies sit on it, just to kind of give a fun vibe, whatever. But hello, like how adorable is that? A flamingo on a beach chair. Like, I'm obsessed. And I am so excited to have him just chilling in his little chair on the shelf in the back. So let me go put him up and I'll show you what he looks like up there. Look at him up here. He's chilling with Dumbo because this was the only space I had to like display plushies, but he is so stinking cute.